This president has made monumental changes to the manner in which this country operates. And the American people are rightfully feeling a vertigo about how a country born on self-determination and constitutional republic principles can turn into, whatever you say, boss. Sounds like a good idea, boss. So I think the American people reasonably have questions. But when the American people raise those questions...
I think Rhod takes her threats seriously.
What a stupid question. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person?
It's a stupid question.
Just a terrible question. You are a terrible reporter. You're a terrible person and a terrible reporter.
You got nothing about nothing. You're fake news.
Quiet.
How dare we? How dare we? How dare we question His Excellency? I don't know what we were thinking. You know what? We owe you an apology, sir. Mr. President, sir, we are so deeply sorry to have questioned your singular and delicate genius. It's just that this is a kind of an adjustment for us because we've all been raised in the American system of government. I'm not going to get into the weeds with it. 3 co-equal branches of government, checks and balances, something about quartering soldiers. I think it's quartering. It's in cursive. The Q could be a P or an S. The point is this. That's what we've been operating under for the last 250 years. If you want to learn about it, President Trump, you can ask all your acolytes. They say they keep it in their pockets. I guess it's kind of a relic. So just have to give us some time to adjust to this new world of total compliance so we can understand the rules. Because, you know, it's confusing. Like, for instance, we all watched the footage of January 6th. But I think we may have gotten a very different interpretation of it, rather than the correct interpretation of it, which, of course, is yours. So help me out here. We'll play a game. On January 6th, a bunch of...
They were peaceful people. These were great people.
Went to the Capitol.
Peacefully protesting a stolen election.
I have never seen such spirit and such passion and such love.
But while they were there...
Capitol Hill police officers instigated the violence that day.
So the people we saw earlier beating the shit out of police officers were hardworking, loving people provoked by law enforcement. And ultimately, they deserve a...
Full pardon.
Got it. Don't agree that's what actually happened or what should have happened afterwards, but at least it sets a precedent. But now let's jump ahead, I don't know, a day. To January 7th. We've all seen that footage. I think I know what I saw that day, too, but let's go through it again with the correct interpretation. On January 7th, a
highly disrespectful,
deranged lunatic woman,
professional ICE agitator,
domestic terrorist,
did what?
This woman used her car as a weapon
and tried to run over an ICE agent.
An attempted murder.
And so she was
shot and killed.
So while very little of the descriptions that you were saying matched what we all saw on the tape, the important lesson here is what?
She brought it upon herself.
Motherfucker. We are in a confusing, dark place. And this is where, quite frankly, rule of law and institutions are kind of an important framework. But now that those are gone, what's our North Star?
Do you see any checks on your power on the world stage? Is there anything that could stop you if you wanted to?
Yeah, there's one thing, my own morality, my own mind.
So nothing. But thank you, I'm no longer confused. Couldn't be more clear. In America today, Donald Trump is the sun, and if you revolve around him and worship him, his warmth shines upon you. You could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and not lose his support, as long as it's done on his behalf. But if you do not support him, if you live in the darkness of what I guess we will refer to from now on as blue states, fearing the day he turns his terrible wrath towards you, whether you're a single human woman on a side street somewhere in Minneapolis or a sovereign nation that happens to have land and resources that we, a larger sovereign nation, think we also might want. And so his people are making a bet that adhering to a principle of forced compliance and coercion will give us a more stable and prosperous America than a principle of shared alliance and common interest. It's kind of a tough bet because I read somewhere, I don't know where, that people have inalienable rights granted by a creator, not a king. So holding that coerced world together is going to be kind of a tall task. But if anybody's up for it, it's Donald Trump, a man with unrivaled focus and discipline. Actually, you know what? Could you give me a second? I'm so curious. I just want to go and see.